This is Structured Conversations with an Alchemist, and we're talking about Mercury because today is Wednesday, which is the day of Mercury. And we will be speaking about the alchemy that I've been developing over the past 2 years. It all began on my birthday 2 years ago. And I was taking my son to bed and he asked me if I was pregnant. And did I have a baby in my stomach? Because I got overweight and comfortable and was not living and being the model that my children deserved. And though I had studied many philosophies and the great books of the Western world, literature, and all of the entire Western occult, essentially occult literature, I still never found the key that would actually unlock the potential that I had inside of myself. So though I had the knowledge to do it, I wasn't able to fulfill that promise to my children because I hadn't made it my own alchemy. The alchemists all had their own processes, their own versions of alchemy. They overlapped, and the symbols were much the same, but it was theirs. They made it their own from the teachings of the greats before them. And like Isaac Newton, I will also stand on the shoulders of giants. And that will be the only reason that I will see as far as I have. Enigma Mail launches June 1st, 2024, this Saturday. Come to the live. Be there with me and start the conversation to your true purpose, your true personal alchemy, your infinite alchemy, your immortal alchemy. The name will be devised and given to the world. But the methods that I've learned and have integrated into my own being will change the world. And they will change the world through you. Not because I'm better or because I know more, but because I am committed to helping men become better men. And just a small group of fathers truly being the model for their children could change the world in one generation. And I'd like to go through the pillars of my alchemy. But first, we need to get to some particular definitions. Because when we come together as Enigma males, we can create a singularity, something special, something never seen before, a movement. And that happens through synergy. And like any good Jungian analysis and person that studies alchemy and psychology, you need to get a definition. Synergy is the interaction or cooperation of two or more organizations, substances, or other agents to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of their separate effects. That's what I want to build here. That's what I want you here with me to become an Enigma mill. To pull a sword from a stone and declare your kingdom. We can do this with 4 pillars. First is your daily extraction. You extract out from your elements your tria prima, your 3 essentials. The things that you're going to experiment in the world with to produce your results and your outcomes. If you don't focus every day, it'll slip away. And if it rhymes, it's true. Magic in the cliches. The second is raising the philosopher's child. There's a child inside of you that is composed of your memories and your beliefs and your feelings that are stuck energy inside of your body. And they are your inner child. But there's a step above inner child work. It's self-parenting. It's God parenting. It's using your infinite powers of correlation to parent the child inside of you. That is you. And through this, you will become a better parent. Because you will teach yourself. The work cannot be given. It has to be experienced. The third pillar is building your soul structure. And it's part of raising the philosopher's child. To separate the faculties that are inside of you. The faculties of your vision, of your inner body, your interoceptive sensations, visualizations, the tactile world and your ego mind, the will and the goals and the beliefs. You separate them and have a distinction between all of them. Your soul is the structure inside of you. The moon, Luna, the white queen. And as we spoke of before, the sun, the king, the red king, your consciousness. It's the light. And that light shines on the moon. And the moon reflects it, which is also your subconscious. You have to build that soul structure inside of you. And that will deliver multi-sensory powers beyond the 5 senses, beyond the everyday life and understanding. Number 4 is creating spiritual relationships. There are relationships that are here to keep you consciously conscious, to keep you as a conscious creator. both the relationship with God and the relationship with your wife and the relationship with your kids, and all of the other relationships can be conscious relationships, spiritual relationships. Those are the 4 pillars. I'll continue to teach. The law of teaching is 5. This first time, you won't even hear them. The second time, you might notice. The third time, you ask again. The fourth time, say, oh, okay, I get it. And the 5th time, I already know that. This is a powerful understanding that you can take into your life. If you're really trying to learn something, a book, a problem, anything, do it 5 times. And see how much deeper your understanding is. And then keep going and master it. You can continue to sit back, let your life pass you by, and let the world outside dictate what you believe and how you're going to set your day up and how you express. You can sit back and do that. You can let the call fade of that child inside you calling for help. You can ignore the song of your soul. The thing screaming out that's saying, I am in the darkness. Bring me to the light, exalt me. You have to work with it. You can continue to do that. You can remain in relationships that you think that are there to make you happy, instead of being in a spiritual relationship, one in the consciousness as one. There's only one thing here. Or you can take action. Start communicating with other men that are already rare and just need a form and a structure to build their mountain, one subtle grain of sand at a time, and then to look back on that mountain of achievement and say, I built this with seemingly insignificant grains of sand. You can stop the pain of your shadow, and by proxy stop the shadows that have been propagating through the generations of your grandfathers and your fathers. And by doing that, you will learn how to raise your children in a spiritual manner. You'll talk to them on a level of understanding that you've dreamed of. You can sing the song of your own soul. Not what your parents think, not what your friends think, not what the outside world comes and says to you. It's not the way you're supposed to be. An enigma is rare. It's not something that you see every day. This is the whole point, to be removed from everyday life. It's the definition of magic. Be rapidly, cheerfully, or delightfully beautiful in such a way that's removed from everyday life. You can create the spiritual relationships in your life. But there's some principles. You gotta communicate with the truth. Just where you're at. I mean, it sets you free. In the group, put a picture. Introduce yourself. Start creating this singularity with us. Be one of the Enigma males. Join the group. If this is in a video, there's going to be a link. And if you go to the link, it'll ask for your email and your phone number, so I can communicate with you. I can give you exclusive things that I couldn't provide on Facebook, that I can email. And then join the group. Go to your email after you submit the form, and there'll already be an email there from me and your invite to the group. I am a Raven Father, and I want you to be a Raven Father. Be an Enigma male and join the Enigma Male Council. I'm an alchemist. You can be an alchemist too, and create gold in your life. Follow the flock of ravens. Subscribe to the circle. Ring the altar bell for notifications. Hit the thumbs up mudra, and if you can find an intuitive heart, touch it.